What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today we're talking about Vivid Voltage pre-release prices, and they're getting kind of crazy. Before we get into that, shout out to PotownStore.com, my lovely sponsor and the best place for you to get PTCGO codes. Use code Celio for 5% off. Now, okay, so let's start with the Charizard. The Charizard I want to talk about is the non-holo rare, non-pre-release stamped, not the theme deck Charizard, regular old Charizard, regular rare in the set. Thank goodness this has gone down to $5 to $6 sold on eBay listings, because it was like $10 and up a couple days ago. I think like yesterday it was selling for like $9-10 for a non-holo rare Charizard from Vivid Voltage. The pre-release prices are typically, they'll typically be higher, they'll be inflated because the set hasn't come out yet. These are pulled from, early booster boxes and build and battle kits and things like that. So, but right now I feel like there's not a large reason, or hardly any reason at all, to have these cards physically, at least so early, or to have them be such a high priority, because, IRL events are not happening. But even for collectors, for investors, you're buying these cards at the peak, or at least the short-term peak, because look at this is exactly what I'm talking about. These cards were selling, and not just one, like multiple. These cards were selling a lot for $8, $9, $10 and up dollars on eBay for the non-holo Charizard just a day or two ago, and they're already down to $6 or $5, which is much more reasonable. Because more and more products being open every day. A few days ago, it was the pre-release hype. Oh, we got build and battle kits. We opened some. We're going to slap them on eBay. And then people are panicking to get the new shiny Charizard and paying high pre-release premiums when you could just wait 24 hours and save, pay half the price on this Charizard. And I would imagine it's going to be even cheaper than $5. 11 days from now when the set comes out, maybe 10 or 9 days by the time you're watching this video, because the set comes out on November 13th. But this is a regular rare Charizard, and not to mention the theme deck, the Vivid Voltage theme deck, which is MSRP for $12.99, comes with a regular rare Charizard and a special theme deck exclusive holographic rare of the Charizard. Now, I would imagine that holographic rare is going to be worth just as much as the theme deck at first. So you're paying $12.99 for, two Charizards. One of them are holo, and some people are out here buying these Charizards for $10. So just calm down. It's pre-release hype. Don't buy these cards unless you're speculating that they're going to only rise, but you're buying in at the peak. Keep that in mind. This is the short-term peak, in my opinion. Now, let's go look at something a little bit different, the booster boxes. So booster boxes, you could have pre-ordered cases from some people for like $500, $510, pay like $85 a box. Pre-order just single boxes for like $89, $90, $91, $92, somewhere around there. But the allocation is pretty rough. Distributors aren't getting as much as their stores and the sellers and the sites are asking for. So not everybody is getting their pre-orders in the first wave, or they're not getting as many as they would like. So supply and demand, people are going to pay more for booster boxes. So these are the pre-order prices. Okay, some of them are actually in hand ready to ship, but some of these are pre-order. You'll see pre-sale ships 11/9, pre-sale ships 11/13, pre-sale ships mid-November. That one's kind of vague. And these are selling for 150-ish or more on eBay today when I'm recording this video. And I pre-ordered a case, and my expenses were $87.50 per box, because the original person I ordered my case from at $85 a box ran out of, he took pre-orders but didn't take the payment, which I respect that. But then I was lower on the list, and he found out he got heavily allocated and he wouldn't have mine to ship until December. So I took myself off that list, found somebody else selling them for slightly more expensive, got them for $87.50 a box. But now I'm sure that person's out of them as well, so I'm happy I got on that list early. But $150 for the newest booster box is crazy. I can't remember the last time I saw something like this. This is like higher than like MSRP, higher than hobby shop box prices, because you know, like hobby shops need to sell at like basically full price to, you know, because hobby shops are expensive and have a very small margin on profit. But yeah, 150 for the newest booster box selling on eBay is really, really crazy. Now there's a few reasons for the hype, or there's a few reasons to buy into the boxes at this price. If you don't care what price you're paying, you just want the thrill of opening a box, awesome. You have like a pack opening channel and you couldn't find pre-orders, or you're pre-ordering late, you didn't have money and you need these for your content on your channel, okay, great, go buy them. Or you're trying to flip singles. Now if you're trying to flip singles and you're buying the boxes at $150 a box, I can't imagine you're going to have a good time with flipping singles when they're this high. The hype is kind of insane because of all the new people getting back into or getting into Pokemon card collecting for the first time. So these also might just be because there's a newer audience, a newer target population, new consumers that are going to overpay. So suppliers can actually raise the price and people will pay it. So the market's in a really weird place right now. But just know Wave 2 distributors will be distributing boxes again early December in time for Christmas, and stores will be taking pre-orders again for that, you know, $510 case price, probably the $90 a box shipped case, 90 shipped box price again. So, you know, if you don't need these boxes immediately, just calm down, wait it out. You'll get the boxes, all right? It's a main set. It's printed a lot so people can buy it and open it and have the cards. It's not like a limited set like Champion's Path, and even that is getting a restock from distributors. So I wouldn't rush into this. But that's just my opinion. Now, building battles. These things are crazy. They have a stamped Charizard, and roughly 1 in 4 of these. And a case of it that's 10 boxes is going for $650. These were pre-ordering for $200 or less for a case, and now they're selling for $650. Now this is crazy because, and this one I don't have an answer to, because these will not get restocked. Distributors are not going to get more build and battle boxes a month from now and be taking pre-orders again at $200. All the Vivid Voltage build and battle boxes that have come out to distributors, gone out to stores, gone out to league owners, things like that, that's all we're getting for Vivid Voltage build and battle boxes. So these prices, I don't know, they might not go down. They might not go down. I will say I bought mine for much less than these, thankfully, because I wasn't going to pay more than retail for them. But you know, a typical pre-release is like $25 or $30, and you get a build and battle, you get 3 or 4 extra packs, and if you win your games, you get an extra pack and you get promo cards, things like that. But pre-releases aren't happening. TPCI just gave out less of these to distributors because there aren't actual in-store pre-releases happening. And also there are Charizards in these, so the demand is pretty high, and when people really want them, and it's especially a limited product like a build and battle, a set that is allocated heavily because of the pandemic, and it's, like I said, it's a build and battle, so it's limited already, and it has Charizards in it, people can really just raise the price as much as they want, and somebody's going to buy it because it's a collectible, it's Charizard, these things are going to go up. Let me just go search real quick for you the Evolutions build and battles. I think they might have been called pre-release kits still back then. Yeah, they were called pre-release kits back then. But let me just show you these. These had Charizards in them, you know, 1 in 4 roughly, and these are going for 800, 600, 765, 570 on a bid, 1,000 but best offer accepted. So these might be the future of the Vivid Voltage build and battles that we're looking at right now. Here's a case that sold for 610. Here's some that are selling for 55, 58, just 1 box of it. And remember, a case of these is 10 of the Vivid Voltage. And these, you know, there's, you know, these I don't even know what to call them, lack of a better word, these scummy people who are putting the Charizard as the picture, but it's actually just the Vivid Voltage Build and Battle boxes. I really hate misleading eBay listings. They really bother me. And they catch newer people to the hobby, like people who are newer and don't really know. Like, it's like, this is almost as bad as fake cards. Not as bad, but almost as bad in my opinion. So watch out for that, do your research. But basically what I'm saying here is, a regular rare Charizard, these boxes are going to be cracked and opened and distributed and cracked and opened, and you know, people are going to be opening these for a while. It's the hot new set. Charizards are going to be flying out everywhere. The pre-release build and battle kits, if you get the Charizard deck, it comes with 2 regular rare Charizards, and the theme deck, which is supposed to be selling in stores for $12.99, comes with a regular Charizard and a holo rare Charizard. Also note, there is a reverse rare version of this Charizard, because there's a reverse version of every normal card in the set. So don't buy this regular rare Charizard for, you know, anything more than a couple bucks. That's item number 1. Item number 2, Vivid Voltage booster boxes. I highly suggest just holding out, waiting for the second wave. Check, you know, Burbank City Pokemart, even your local hobby shops, your local vendors, your favorite sites. Just, you know, wait for the second wave to come out. Ask people, hey, can I get in on the pre-order list early? Things like that, because the second wave will come out in December in time for Christmas. This is really inflated. And the Vivid Voltage build and battles, I honestly don't know how much they will go down, if all. And if they do go down, I imagine them to go back up. So if these dip at all, like let's say these boxes selling for like 58, 55, you see them selling for like 30 at some point in the next week or two, I would suggest buying them, because I probably will as well. Because like I said, these will not be made again. These are a limited product. They have promo Charizards. There's only so many of those promo Charizards. They will be a collector's item for years and years to come. These sealed things, like I showed you, the evolution sealed ones, these were at one time $20 on GameStop shelves, and now they're selling for $765 on eBay. So Vivid Voltage hot collector set, especially with what's going on in the Pokemon TCG world, with you know, big influencers getting into cracking product and a lot of people getting back into vintage product. VGC YouTubers getting back into Pokemon TCG, non-Pokemon YouTubers getting into PTCG, Twitch streamers, and also the pandemic making some of the product a little more limited and harder to get than it typically would, and just the big boom around Charizard cards in general, so people are going crazy for Charizard. So those are my opinions. I am not a professional financial advisor, but I do know a thing or two about Pokemon cards, and I've been getting more and more into the collecting and investing side of Pokemon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you were here for my typical competitive Pokemon TCG content, I'm only doing these collecting and investing videos once or twice a week at most. And if you're new here for the investing collecting side of Pokemon, maybe check out some of my Pokemon TCG gameplay videos or deck list videos, or kind of game theory if you're interested in potentially getting into the game as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon TCG content. Leave a thumbs up and let me know what you think about all this Vivid Voltage craze. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.